What's up, guys? Jay Joseph here, and I'm going to do a shoe review on the Mikey Taylor Cupsole DCs. This is his first signature model, and I'm going to start by giving you guys a little information on the shoe. This is an entirely suede out shoe. This is DC Super Suede, so it's like, I guess, a more upgraded version of the normal suede. It is a one-piece toe cap. This part of the shoe, this side panel is moved back a little more, so when you get your holes from your ollies, it's not really affecting here. I still don't know what these are called right here, but these also have like this cool function where if you put like a flash or a light to it where it like lights up, but you know, that is a like leather type thing, but otherwise the whole entire shoe is completely suede all around. The tongue is padded for if the board comes down, shouldn't hurt the top of your feet as much, because a couple shoes do have these problems. A lot of shoes are definitely making adjustments, and Mikey Taylor's shoe is a prime example. The inside of the shoe, which is going to be hard to show you guys, so I might just have to explain it. The inside of the shoe has, well, the tongue of the shoe has a like liner, so it doesn't just move, it doesn't just shift off to one side. Let's see, hopefully you guys can see this little strip lining thing right here. It holds it still, so it's not always moving to just this side or that side, because people find it uncomfortable, and it is very uncomfortable when that happens. So Mikey Taylor shoe makes a super great adjustment to that. Keeps the tongue still in the middle and keeps it protecting your foot. The insole is Ortholine's flat-bedded insole, and this all sits on a cupsole construction. So this flat-bedded insole is used for comfortability on this cupsole shoe. So you know, if you're jumping down stuff and whatever, this insole is supposed to keep your feet comfortable while the cupsole construction keeps your feet nice and safe. So I'm going to give you guys the ups and downs that I had with these shoes. This is the right shoe, and I skate regular, so my left foot is leading. With this side of the shoe, there wasn't much damage to it, because once again, I haven't gotten into my switch tricks. I haven't spent enough time on my switch tricks to damage this side of the shoe. This is probably the most damage I've ever had on this side of the shoe. I'm focused on switching nollie enough to damage this part, but the sole of the shoe did have some wear down because of like pushing, all the constant pushing, the constant setting up on the grip and all that. That will shave this down, but otherwise this side of the shoe stayed together really well. There's no rip anywhere on the shoe. The super suede stayed strong, and that's up. Now with the left shoe, I'm just gonna always have more damage than the right shoe when it comes to me, because I don't skate more switch than I do regular, and I'm learning a lot more regular and fakie tricks, so it's gonna tear more at the shoe. I'm gonna show you guys where the biggest damage came. Right here, the inside of the shoe is like this. It's like Ortholine, whatever that mesh type stuff is. It did rip when it came to me doing heel flips and whatever. And like, if you guys know how heel flips work out, it's like this part of the shoe, all this is normally hit when you're like flicking out or whatever, if I'm right. And I might be wrong, but you know, when the grip hits here and all that, it tore this part of the shoe. But that was fine, because this is like this I can't think of what the material's name is, but it's super comfortable there. That's still held in and didn't just all fly out and go wherever. So that's cool, whatever. There was a little rip here and there from like ollies and all that, but otherwise that's stuff that normally happens as well. And there's a little shave down on the fox lining, but what I did like about these compared to every other shoe I've skated, there was no rip to the fox lining below this point. Like, it wasn't going under the suede or anything like that, so fox lining held up perfectly, and that's what I used to do all, if not majority, of my flicks. The super suede held together really strong here. Normally there would be some type of hole or tear, so then it would go under the shoe or whatever. In this case, Mikey Taylor's shoe did not do that. The super suede held together really strong. It took forever for this Fox lining to end up like this. And I've been skating these shoes for more than 4 or 5 months. Had these shoes for a very long time. Had these shoes probably, this is my longest lasting shoe. So this, what's up? This shoe held together really strong. It's still skatable. I'm still skating now. I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, I give this shoe, if not a 9.5, this shoe gets a perfect 10 because I had no problems with this shoe. This shoe was just all around perfect. It broke in easily for me. I love the cup sole shoes, so when I was jumping down gaps, I felt fine. When I was jumping off stuff, I felt fine. This shoe was all around perfect. The only thing I could say about this shoe that I didn't like after a little bit was the flat-bedded Ortholine insole. If it was more cushiony, like say like a footprint insole, I'm pretty sure this shoe would probably never come off my feet because these shoes were perfect. So after a while, the flat-bedded insole did kind of like wear and give out a little bit. So you're starting to feel a tiny bit of the shocks from doing like certain stuff, like gaps and whatever. But otherwise, like if you get this, if you wait out for a little bit, like say take a good 4 or 5 days off, this normally comes back to its like comfortability point or whatever. Because honestly, I'm so comfortable in the shoe, and the shoe still skates really good. So I give this shoe a 9.5, if not a 9.5, a 10. I recommend this shoe 100%. If you could find anywhere that sells this shoe, this is the number one. This would be a first choice automatically for me. So you guys should definitely check this out. This shoe is so perfect. Mike Taylor did a great job designing the shoe, and DC did a great job making the shoe. This shoe is so good. It holds up so strong. I highly recommend you get these shoes from DC's. These are Mikey Taylor, the Mikey Taylor S1s, his first signature, his first pro model signature shoe. I recommend these 100%. Like this video, share it to some who might want to get these shoes, or share it to some who might want to find a good DC shoe. Comment for what shoes you may want to see next. If I could get those shoes, I will definitely go on ahead and do a shoe review on them after skating a little bit. And subscribe to Just Whip Productions. If you guys want to see me skate this shoe, honestly, you just have to probably look up the previous video with me in it, because I'm probably skating this shoe majority of the time in my videos. This is my favorite skate shoe all around, skating 2015, 2014, 2013. Ever since I've been skating, this has been my favorite shoe. If not these, it was the Lunar Londonowskis. I highly recommend this cup sole shoe, and I know Mujahid currently is skating the vulcanized version of this shoe, so I'll have him do a review on these so you guys know. If you guys aren't a cup sole guy, you know that the vulcanized ones are good too. So remember, like this video, comment, share, and subscribe to Just Whip Productions. Peace.